Well, hello there. It's Carol Dockum here with Beautiful Faces Going Places. And we are continuing with our Business Spotlight series. And today's special guest is Neal Pyska, and he is the CEO and president of PKD Enterprise. And Neal originally grew up in Dayton, Ohio, where he obtained his degree in the hospitality management industry and has over 25 years in the hotel and hospitality industry, from front desk to management of major hotels. And that's where he was introduced to his next passion, which is in the culinary world. He fell in love with cooking and developed this passion and interest in culinary. And he launched his PKD Enterprise Culinary Division and actually became a consultant with Pampered Chef. And he has since been doing online shows, offline shows to teach people, how to cook in the kitchen for everyday life using these high quality cooking tools offered by Pampered Chef. So if you have an interest in cooking shows, Neal is your guy. And then he recently has launched his second division, which is an in-home services division here at PKD Enterprise, where he helps individuals and companies save money on their everyday services, such as energy, utility, their cell phone, and even merchant services. And I believe there's much, much more that he can help you save money on. So please help me welcome Neal Pyska of PKD Enterprise. Hi, Neal.
Hello, thank you so much for having
Yeah,
me on
thanks for
here.
joining us today.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know we are so excited to be working with you here at Beautiful Faces Going Places. And Neal is actually one of our newest success team members. So you're going to be hearing a lot from him and learning a lot from him in the near future.
Yes, I am so happy to be part of Beautiful Faces Going Places, and I know when we sat down and had that conversation, I was like, "This is a win." I mean, there's no reason why I shouldn't. So,
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Right. I mean, it's a great way to get your services out there, products, services, how you help your clients. And we like to think of ourselves as well as just education, information, resources, and a visibility platform. So now more than ever, it's so important that if you are a small business owner or an entrepreneur, that you're out there, right? Educating and providing
absolutely.
value. And you just never know who's going to see you or might,
Right,
say, oh my gosh, I need to
right.
connect with Neal. Yes, exactly.
Yes,
So tell,
absolutely.
yeah, so tell us about your company and how you got this vision to create. I love how you explained it as an umbrella for all of your services and products and services that you offer.
Yeah, so where I came about, obviously, like you said, I've worked in the hospitality industry for over 25 years, and I've worked in corporate America for a very long time. And I decided, where's my passion at? And I've been from the bottom all the way up to the top of positions and levels, and it's like, okay, I've done all this. So where's my next step? Where's my challenge? And so yeah, so when I had the passion for Pampered Chef and signed on board with them and started, selling their products and doing demonstrations. And then a very close friend of mine, she recently had started her own company with restoration and flipping houses. And she said, you need to create your own company. And I said, no, we're not going there. I mean, that's just too much. I said, let me just do this Pampered Chef thing. And she's like, no, I'm serious. You will see the growth where your potential is. And I said, okay. She said, basically told me, do you want to be in hotels for the rest of your life until you retire? And I said, no, because I've been there. I've gone everywhere. I'm stuck is where I'm
Right.
at. And so she said, your passion is your business. And so we really worked on what that is. And of course, out came PKD Enterprise. And I knew I wanted a global name, a name that would have several divisions, umbrellas that would be under it. And I knew Pampered Chef wasn't the only thing. So that's how it started. And then obviously the great support system I have, it just trickled down from that, and just said, okay. And I remember I called you up. I said, it's go. Let's do this. Let's push it out there. And that's, and that's what I've been doing for the last several weeks. And then we get this pandemic and virus, and I'm like, okay, let's shift it a little bit, but we're still going to go. And
Yeah.
so so yeah, and then I knew with the Pampered Chef, and then and I just know when you look at yourself, I was like, okay, what would I need, or what would I want? And I would need, oh, if there is an opportunity to save people money that they don't know about,
Right.
then that would be a great resource for us as a company to say, okay, here's another avenue, let us save you some money. So that's where the home and business services division came about, was that. And that way it has different elements to it. So like you said, yeah, energy bills, cell phone bills, they're actually getting ready to roll out this big app. And within that app, people that spend money on shopping, on travel, will save them money and money back in their pocket. So it's just like, okay,
Nice.
this is stuff that people need right now.
Yes.
So, and I've had so much interest. Oh, you do Paper Chef, great. Let's talk about your home services division. Okay, great, because that's what they're concerned about right now. How can I cut costs? How can I save money? So that way they can have that money in their pocket instead of
Right.
spending it.
Right.
Um, so yeah, so with that came the two. Then I have a third division that is brand new, that has passion for me, and that is more of the home decor with candles, wax, warmers, um, cleaning supplies, things that don't have chemicals in it. They're all natural. And I was like, hmm, I've tried the products out for a very long time and I love them. And I said, okay, this can tie in with my home and business services easily.
Easy.
So why not give it another branch that people can have a choice for? So there's a bigger company out there that I partnered with called Sensi,
Mhm.
and I just love their products. They're all natural. There's no chemicals in them. I mean, even when you clean a counter, it's not going to hurt a child, a dog. I mean, I'm just like, this is fit for us.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's how this whole thing started and how it came about.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, this right here is exactly a great demonstration of how an entrepreneurial mind thinks, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
And like I said, this has been a new challenge of what I needed. This is, obviously a new adventure for me. But then I have a lot of people that I reach out to that have been in the same shoes as me. They started their own company and they're like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that. Um, and they're a great resource because then it's like, okay. And then going to these other organizations, like Beautiful Places, Going Places. I mean, there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there
yes,
that you could reach out to and say, hey, I need help with this, and they're willing to, oh yeah, let me help you, let me guide you in the right direction. Even when you only meet them for the first time, they're willing to help you, and it's like, oh, this is awesome community. And so I'm
yeah.
very happy that I did it when I did it, and yes, I'm
Exactly.
very excited. Yeah.
I know, I know. Right before we jumped on here, Neil and I had just a great conversation about, the timing, and I'm really proud that Neil just said, "Hey, it's go time. I'm ready to launch my company and gain the visibility and get out there and put, his company out there online and move forward, regardless of what is going on." And it's amazing to think. I mean, you pushed go, and then we jumped into this. Pandemic and everything is shut down. But as Neil and I were talking about earlier, it's like, oh my gosh, right now is the perfect time to really stay in action, in motion, and come up with some strategies to continue moving forward. So that 30, 60, 90 days from now, you know, when the doors open up wide and we're back to normalcy, whatever that looks like, you'll be in a better position. So
Oh
um,
yeah.
yeah, and you've just added your third division of PKD Enterprise. So um, I think that's really awesome. Yeah, so what else are you doing just to stay safe and stay sane right now? If you have any tips for our viewers on being safe and staying sane and happy and healthy and all that good stuff.
So, staying in the house, I meant day after day after day, when you are someone that is active, going out, networking, doing all this, and you have to stay in a building. It's like, really?
Right.
I'm like, so yeah, so it's, and then when you don't have yourself, but I have a husband, and unfortunately his work was big affected by it. So he's home too. And it's like, okay, I got two people trying to figure this out. And then it comes to be like, oh my God, I have cabin fever. I need to get out. And I'm like, okay. So we actually route up in our building where we live. We have several people in that building, and we route up like a community event. So even though we have our 6 feet separation, between the two of us, but
Exactly.
we go outside when it's nice, and we just have this huge like gathering and talk, maybe do a few exercises, and just to be inactive and be outside of a building per se, or out of your home, and have conversations. Um, and the biggest aha moment I had this past week when we did it was that there was a tenant in our building who I thought worked for retail. I thought she worked retail. I was like, oh, I feel so bad for her because retail store, but actuality, she teaches music and she's a social worker. I was like, well, I was dead wrong. I said I thought she worked in retail,
Yeah.
and I totally was off. And I was like, oh my gosh, if we never had that, I would have still assumed that she works in retail.
Right. You wouldn't have had that
No,
opportunity to get to know someone new, right?
no,
Yeah.
not at all. Mm-mm.
Right. Right.
No.
Yeah, I
Um,
know. Right now, I mean, I know we're all kind of homebound and social distancing
yeah,
in quarantine, but there are still opportunities to have conversations, to create new connections, to meet new people,
yes,
and even going back to the basics of picking up the phone and making a phone call and just saying
yes,
hello. Um, I think that is really critical right now.
yeah. And I even on my business side with my clients, I mean, I will call them frequently and say, "How are you doing?"
Yeah,
I'm not saying, "Hey, do you need this? Do you need that?" It's, "How are you doing? How can
right.
I help you? Is
Exactly.
there something you need?" And I mean, I had one person that obviously was new to Zoom, and I said, "Hey, I will teach you what I know because we're all learning this together." So I will teach you what I know, but that way she could connect with her family and her long distance friend. And I
Yeah,
was like, yeah, I'll teach you what I know. But um, yeah, it's just
exactly.
reaching out.
Right. Excuse me. So now is that time to be of service, to be a giver,
Yeah.
not just a taker, and not just to sell, right? I know we're all small business owners and entrepreneurs, and
Right.
we're all passionate about the products and the goods and services that we offer and how we help people and our customers and clients. But now is the time to give more and to just share information and help one another versus, just selling. So I
Yeah. I mean,
think it's a time to be of service.
oh
Exactly.
yeah, absolutely. And I think if someone sees you of service, and then you come around and or they say, you know what, I need to order something for my kitchen. Instead of going to somebody else, I'm gonna call Neal. I
Yes.
know he was there when I needed him, or he showed me this. But it's not me just keep selling, hey, you need to buy this, you need to do this. When obviously some people, have reduced wages or their income has gone down. So
Sure.
just to be concerned about that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, those are some fabulous tips, on just staying in action and keep moving forward and
Yeah.
working on your business. I think this is the perfect time to learn new skills.
Yes.
Work on some projects that you've had on the to-do list, and and also just take some time for yourself to, like you said, get some fresh air, move your body,
Yeah, for sure.
enjoy the little things in life, and have conversations. So, and
Yeah.
keep connecting with others. You just don't know who might be feeling lonely or overwhelmed or filled with anxiety. And I know I have to admit, I mean, I have my moments as well, it's all of that uncertainty. But now is the time to enjoy the little things in life and appreciate what you do have.
Yeah,
And
and it gives you a chance to really, like I can focus on my business. I've, reorganized my office so many times I can't do that anymore. But um, yeah, just focus on your business, and I always constantly check on people that I know, and just to put that presence out there. And I said, now that people have to slow down and not be so fast paced, this
yes.
is the perfect time to do that.
Right, absolutely. So as we wrap up here, I just want to remind everyone that we do have their free virtual online networking events. And for the month of April, I'm hosting them all on Fridays at noon Eastern Standard Time. And I believe I also have it scheduled for May. So April and May, we're online, free virtual online networking opportunities. It's really fun to meet new faces and create some new connections. And yes, keep working and keep moving forward. So I invite you all to join us. You can check out all that information and our monthly calendar of events at our beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com website, as well as our business page and our free group page. So please join us at any point in time. And if you have any questions or you want to learn more about PKD Enterprise, please contact Neal. And I know he would be more than happy to share information, about his culinary division or his home services and or his new division, right?
Yes,
So Neal,
absolutely.
where's the best place for someone to contact you?
So, I mean, there's a couple different avenues. So I think probably the best way to go is through Facebook. I have a Facebook page, which is PKD Enterprise. Um, and then I have Instagram account as well with that. So what I could do is I can actually put it in the comments of this video,
Awesome.
all the information so that people do have it.
That'll be great. All right.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, Neal, we look forward to, I believe you have in your plans to start, I can't even talk today, to start sharing some tutorials or educational videos. So we look forward to that in your
Yes.
future trainings here at Beautiful Faces Going Places. So thank you so much, Neal. Have a great day.
Yeah,
And
you too. Thank you so much.
yeah. All right. Thanks. Take care.
All right.